Good morning. Thanks for coming and being part of the program. We believe these things to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. These are the words of John Adams and Thomas Jefferson, two men that were leaders of their time, that put their life on the line, their families' security and welfare, to bring a new nation forward. 77 years ago, our forefathers brought forth onto this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition of all men are created equal. That speech was given by Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln saw that slavery was an abomination on the American spirit, abolished it, and governed during the Civil War, where he saw hundreds of thousands of his fellow citizens die, and paid the ultimate sacrifice with his life. Talk softly and carry a big stick. Teddy Roosevelt saw the need and the leadership to build the Panama Canal. I would remind you that extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice, and that modernism in the pursuit of justice is no virtue. Barry Goldwater, the founding father of the modern-day Republican Party. The government should serve the people. The people should not have to serve the government. Ronald Reagan, my favorite. No, 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 but hell no. Our beloved Jesse Helms on funding of the UN. What these all have in common, besides being great presidents and statesmen, they were Republicans for the most part, they were conservatives, and the most important part, they were leaders. Leaders that saw a need and stepped up. We need that today in our party. We need leaders to step up when times are difficult and do the right thing. We wonder why we're having difficulties as Republicans being elected in that. The reason is that we sold the people of this great nation on a philosophy and a way of life, and then we let them down. We did not fulfill our end of the bargain. We had elected officials and leaders go to Washington, instead of doing the job, keeping the job became more important. But the good news is that we can turn the page and have that reversed. But first of all, we have to stand up and we have to say, we were wrong, we have erred in our ways, and we have learned our lessons. And we are going to come back to the core principles of what made this party great. And it takes leaders. Leaders, everyday leader of the party, that's you, to stand up when our elected officials and our party leadership stray from the core principles that made this party great, and say, no, no, no. You must come back to the core principles that made this party and this nation great. Sometimes the truth is difficult to hear, but it's true. Too often we live on the accomplishments of Ronald Reagan. We must keep the principles as guiding lights and guiding points of Ronald Reagan, but we must determine what conservatism is going to be in 2008 and into the future. Not what it was 30 years ago. We make that decision. We make that commitment. We have to go back and work hard to get the confidence back from the people, the voting people. And we can do that, and we will do that. As I travel about the district, I hear the same things as our candidate for Congress, our candidate for Governor, Fred Smith, hears. People want honesty. They want solutions to problems, not political rhetoric. And that, at the end of the day, when we give the people of this great nation and this great district solutions to problems, we will win back their confidence and their vote. The thing is that none of us can do it by ourselves. No man is an island. We will not be able to accomplish this without you and your hard work and your hard dollars. It's a tough time. Gas prices are skyrocketing. The cost of food is skyrocketing. We're getting less for our buying power. There's changes to be made. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. And to steal Fred's saying, which I truly love, I do live on the sunrise side of the mountain, Fred. And I agree with you. We have so much to be thankful for and so much to look forward to in the future. I thank you for coming here today. I thank you for your help in being elected. And I promise you to take my values and your values to Washington and to live up to my promises. Thank you, and may God bless you in this great state of North Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. I have appointed Jason Lewis.